Friends, let me ask you a simple question. What if you miss just 15 trading days in the stock market? Yes, not 15 months, not 15 years, I'm talking just 15 days. Most people would probably think it wouldn't make much difference, but the reality is actually shocking. When historically the market data shows that missing just handful of best market performing days can dramatically reduce your long-term wealth. And why does this happen? Because some of the biggest market rallies occurs when investors are least expecting them. In fact, many of the best days in the market happens very close to the worst days of the market. Think about this: if the market falls sharply, investor panics, some exit their investments, and then suddenly a few days later the market rebounds. Friends, the problem is that once you are out, it is incredibly difficult to know when to get back in, and that's where the damage happens. Let's take a practical example. Imagine two investors both started investing at the same time. One stayed invested throughout the journey, and the other tried to time the market and happened to miss a few days, which are the best of the market. Over a long investment horizon, the difference in their final wealth could run into crores of rupees. Not because one picked better stocks, not because one was smarter, simply because one remained invested in the market. This is why market timing sounds easy in theory, but it is extremely difficult to practice. Friends, to successfully time the market, you need to be right twice. First, when to exit, and second, when to enter. Most investors struggle to do either consistently. And friends, the lesson is simple. The biggest risk for long-term investors is often not market volatility. It is missing the recovery because the market reward patience far more than the predictions. So instead of trying to guess the next correction or a rally, focus on your goals, your asset allocation, your discipline, because wealth is built by time in the market, not by timing. And remember, your financial journey deserves the right guidance. Follow me to keep learning, growing, and saving smarter.